We are back. Part 2.
Part 2.
We have made it to...
That's Madeline.
This is Melinda.
And we don't know.
Okay. Okay. So, we have made it to our destination, so we're good enough to start storming. That way I don't have to drive as far in the storm. Because I don't want to have to drive that far in the storm or whatever, because my windshield wipers are garbage. So, this is part 2 of trauma dumps. We left off on her telling you about how she got in trouble in 8th grade. Oh.
Okay. And fuck 8th grade.
So, let's get into what happened with me. So, I think it was 7th grade when this all took place. So, or no, at the end of, we're going to start at the end of 6th grade, because at the end of 6th grade, I got in trouble. I may or may not have stole this girl's beef jerky. Apologies to her. I apologized the same day, the very next day. I tried to get her to convince her to take what I bought, everything, but sorry. But I stole it when we were in gym class.
Of course you did.
And she went and told the gym teachers. And the gym teachers went to the principal. We had 6th grade principal, 7th grade principal, and then the 8th grade principal. And the 8th grade principal was also like the school's principal.
No, the 8th grade principal was the vice principal.
We had a 6th grade principal, an 8th grade principal, and then we had the principal. That's what it was. I'm sorry. That's what it was. And then that's how it was. Okay, my bad. My apologies. So the gym teachers went to the 6th grade principal, and I had morning and lunch detention for the rest of the year. After that.
Not dinner detention. Because we didn't have school at dinner time.
No, we got out at 3:30. But so 7th grade year, everything's fine and dandy up until the end of the year, okay? At the end of the year is when the track season, kind of when the track season is like February, March, April is where track is at. And it usually ends like the second week of April. And then it's no more. So we went to turning the battery back off. We went to tryouts. Me and my friend that I was friends with at the time, because she went to tryouts with me, and so it was like 3 or 4 of us that had tried out. And then, so afterwards, we went inside, and we would sit on the bleachers in the gym class, okay? We're sitting on the bleachers, and this girl comes in there. Well, I'm not going to try and know, okay? But she was known to getting in fights, I should say, because she didn't get in any real fights. But she was known for getting in fights, so everybody said. I guess outside of school or whatever, I don't care. But she had tried out also. Well, she comes in there, and this one boy had said that we were talking crap about her. So she starts screaming at us. And so, obviously, the girl I was with said, "Who are you talking to?" Like that. Like, who are you yelling at? Who are you talking to? I mean, she started screaming and cussing us out because she thought we were talking about her. Girl, I was not talking about you. We were talking about something nowhere near related to school or you. We were talking about what we were doing for dinner. Because, I mean, after running, who doesn't talk about food, okay? So, we were all literally talking about, oh, I'm going here for dinner, oh, I'm going here for dinner, oh, I was thinking I'm having this for dinner, blah, blah, blah. And then talking about what we want to do for the weekend. Because it was Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday. And then, so, the confrontation happens. Like that. And then she disappears into the locker room. Okay, I go to the bathroom, and girls be girls. We don't go to the bathroom by ourselves. Just be real. We don't go to the bathroom by ourselves. We take somebody, even if they don't have to use the bathroom, they go with us. So
we like to have company.
Yeah, and so where the bathroom was, it was also like a separate hallway, because it was like a wall. The gym was here, then there's a wall, and there's a doorway here, and then it's the 2 bathrooms, and a water fountain, and then the doors to lead outside. So I got in the bathroom, and she came with me. Well, the girl who was screaming and yelling at us came in there, and she busts the door open and slams her into the wall and holds her against the door up against the wall. In my face, cussing me out. At this point in time, I did not live in the correct school zone. I had the out-of-zone permission stuff. So if I get into trouble, they will kick me out. So I have to sit there and listen to this woman just take it, okay? When she leaves, and we go and tell our little friend, our other two friends that were waiting on us, we tell them what happened. And then she comes out of the locker room again. I don't know why we're going to the locker room again. But she comes out of the locker room again, yelling at the boy who had told her that we were talking about her. So, I was like, maybe she's just having a bad day, okay? She's having a bad day, it's fine. I go to school the next day. And you know when the teachers are like, when they're trying to be like calm about something, so the principals or things, they'll call the classroom and say, hey, can you tell so-and-so to come up here, but be discreet, type of thing. Tell me why my teacher tells me to come to her. Come up there. She doesn't tell me to come up. Like, she answers the phone and she goes back in and she goes, Madeline, they need you in the counselor's office. Like, bro, we aren't supposed to be talking like that. But okay, that's fine. Whatever. So I go to the counselor's office. And I sit down with the female counselor and the 8th grade principal at the time, okay? Nobody in that entire school likes the 8th grade principal, okay? Nobody. So, we sit down, and he's asking me what happened because I guess the coach had overheard everything that happened. And so they told me that the girl had ISS for a day, and she won't be allowed to do this and that and this, okay? Like, she's not allowed to be on the track team or any of it because of that. So she lost her opportunity and her chance to do anything. Well, God, my nose. I just suck, bro. And it's only when I'm videoing or I'm out. So we had I told them, I was like, yeah, this happened. Did this happen? Blah, yeah, that's what happened. Okay, well, she has ISS, or she had ISS for the one day, which is today. So on Monday when you come in, just leave her alone. Don't get close to her, don't communicate, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I won't. So we get to Monday, because, I went home and I told my parents about everything, because they asked me what happened today. Because they get emails throughout the day if we get sent to places. Or they get voicemails if we get called to places. Like, when her dad got an email, and an hour voicemail or whatever, when her stuff happened. They let your parents know everything that's going on. So, we get to
a certain point.
Yeah, unless, yeah. They let you know if it's your individual child and if their child's in trouble, basically. So, Monday comes around and I'm walking down the hallway from lunch with her. And the girl's in front of me. And I was trying to tell her discreetly we needed to back off. I was like, we need to back off. She's right there. We need to back off. Like whispering.
I had to leave anyway.
But she had to, or we need to go.
Take medicine.
I was like, we need to back off, or we need to, something. Tell me why how do you hear, she turns and she sees me, and she stops. Because she sees me behind her. She stops in the middle of the way and goes, are you effing talking about me? Let's go. Let's go right now. What the F are you talking about? Like, bro. I'm talking about the fact that me and you aren't supposed to be around each other, and we need to back off. And then she goes, no, let's go right now. I know better. Let's go right now. I'm not interested. Thank you so much. And so the teacher came over there and kind of separated off and told her to go on somewhere. The next morning comes around the 8th grade teacher, the 8th grade principal stops me when I'm leaving the cafeteria in the morning from breakfast because I had sat down with one of the girls I was hanging out with for track. I had sat down with her because she asked me to sit down with her while she ate because no one else was there yet. And so we go to leave and he stops me and goes, "Have you been around her?" I was like, "No, I haven't been around her."
Not intentionally.
Well, I just said, "No, I haven't been around her and I haven't talked about her, I haven't talked to her." Because he was like asking me if I've been around her, talked to her, any of it. I was like, "No." Because technically, I didn't. Technically, she stopped. And she tried to demand answers of me and I just backed away. So, he come around like 6th block, okay? Which our 6th block is like a reading enrichment or study hall or whatever when we're in middle school. So, the teacher gets a call. Everybody knows when you get called to the 8th grade office, you're in deep trouble. Because everybody that goes to the 8th grade office comes out with detention, ISS, or OSS. Never fails. So she gets the phone call instead of coming over this intercom. "Hey, blah, 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 Madeline needs to come to the 8th grade office." Okay. So my mom and dad I put them in a group chat. And I was messaging both of them at the same time. Even though they were divorced at this time. And they weren't talking to each other. I put them in the thing and said, "Hey, this is what's happening." Because they don't have time to answer phone calls or look at emails. Because they wouldn't send it until after the fact. They call us up there, they do stuff with us, and then they send it to our parents. That's what happened. Instead of calling our parents or asking them first. So I put them in their thing, and I was texting both of them at the same time, "Hey, I'm being called to the 8th grade office." And they blow my phone up. My phone is blowing up the whole time I'm walking down there. I'm trying to respond to both of them, and then the whole time I'm walking down there, whatever, because the teacher tells everybody in there, after getting the phone call, "Madeline needs you in the 8th grade office." Okay. And everybody in there's like, "What did you do?" And I said, "Nothing," because I hadn't done anything. So we get in there, and my phone is like, my mom's calling. My dad called me. My mom, like, my phone is text message, phone call 1, phone call 2, just blowing up in my pocket. And they have me sitting down in this front area until he's ready to talk to me. So I sit down for like 5 minutes, and I'm trying to answer everybody's messages because I can't answer the phone calls because they would take too long, and we're not allowed to have our phones. And I'm sure he would have tried to take it from me because he was that type of person. So he calls me, and he comes in there, or he comes and gets me and sits me down in his office and shuts the office door. What age are we in 8th grade? Do you remember? 12? 13?
12.
12? Okay, so 12 years old with a grown man, and he shuts the door behind us. I don't care if you're a principal or not. Weird. And then he tells me, "Do you remember this morning when we had this conversation where if you talked to her, if you were around her or any of this stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah," and I told you we weren't. And he goes, "Well, she has a completely different story. So I'm going to let you know right now, me and her stepdad are very good friends, and I've talked to her dad, and she doesn't do stuff like this." And he told me I would have morning and lunch attention for 2 weeks. Okay. I left. Look, I said, I stopped what I was doing. I said, "Huh?" And he tells me, he goes, "Go have morning and lunch attention for 2 weeks. You have to be at school at 7:15 and sit in the cafeteria until 8. We're not going to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. I will not be there. I do not care. What are you going to do? I left, and I called my mom, because she was the one that was blowing my phone up more because my dad was at work. And where he worked, he couldn't just call and talk to me the whole time. So, but she could because where she was. So I call her, and I'm explaining everything that happened to her. And she's mad, cussing out him while she's talking to me. And I said, "Okay, I got this." And then I called Dad, and he's telling me everything. And I'm sitting here, and I have to explain this. I have to explain the story to both of them repeatedly. And I'm explaining the story so often. Well, maybe they weren't divorced yet. Maybe you have the day wrong. I think it was at the end of that year. Whatever. But the point was, is I'm sitting here, I'm having to explain the story like 8, 9 times. Yeah, my dad came to the school the next day. I didn't have morning and lunch detention. And he never bothered me or talked to me ever again. None of the principals or teachers or nothing ever bothered me or talked to me ever again. I didn't get called on for anything ever again. Pretty good time.
Yeah, my mom had come up to the... Because once again, the same vice principal he had it out against me. He really did. He did not like me. And he, I can't remember what happened, but he was saying something to me. And he was there when my sister was there. And he was causing issues with my sister. So my mom knew the kind of man he was.
Oh, I was attached to you. I was confused.
You could see it on
I
camera,
didn't see
too.
it. I was attached. I didn't know.
I was at my mom's house, and my mom and my grandmother and all of them were like, "Oh, well, how was your school week or whatever? Like, how was your week?" And I was like, "It was kind of crappy. Like, all this stuff happened with my vice principal and everything else like that." My mom was like, "Well, what actually happened?" I had told her what happened. This wasn't about the 8th grade thing. This was something completely different. This was like 7th grade. My mom... Oh, slight intermission. Anyway, my mom had come down and she raised hell. Basically, is what I was going to say. This episode's going to have to be kind of short because we're filming this on my phone and my phone's at like 9%.
You should have told me I could have plugged it in.
Well, I didn't notice it until just now, lady.
I hear you tap.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I think trauma dumping's a lot. What's in something else that's happened? Oh, I got in trouble. Listen to me, okay? This one time.
I got in trouble because we walked home from school?
Yes. So, we had this bright idea that it was a good idea to walk home from school to her house. Her house is 10 miles from the school. Which means in walking, it was like 4 hours. At our little bitty size.
We were in like
7th grade. We were in 7th grade. And we thought it was a good idea to walk home on the main highway. The speed limit is 55 on this highway. And we thought it was a good idea to walk home. Yeah, I was grounded for a month.
I was grounded for a week.
I was grounded for a month. Then I had this great idea. I had this great idea to, what was it called? I done forgot.
I should have got me a drink.
You want some Sprite?
I can't because of that drink.
I mean...
Actually, no, I can because you
Okay.
can have that drink.
You said I can't because of that drink, but you didn't have anything in there that I couldn't have. It's weird me saying that.
No, it's just original Sprite's nasty.
I'm offended you just said that.
I don't like Sprite.
Listen, if I was addicted to Dr. Pepper, I'm addicted to Sprite too. Okay? Just let me have... I can't.
Okay, I'm not saying you can't have an addiction to a drink.
It's a problem.
Okay. You looked back and I thought he was coming in here. Out here.
If it all of a sudden it just randomly pops in, hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, I know, right?
We might not have to cut it short. I have my phone. I can at least film whatever we don't get on it.
Yeah.
But if you would have told me, look, I have a whole freaking charger.
I didn't notice it. I already said that.
Okay, what's something else I can trauma dump on real fast? I mean, I chalked it up on the fact that I was bullied, but that doesn't really...
I was bullied, and then she, you know.
And then we're lonely because I have no friends, because everybody just, like, out the window, you know?
Shows you who your real friends are once you get out of high school.
That and my friends, like, not her. I had this dude I liked. And I'm not stupid. She's not stupid. He would ask her questions about me. What do dudes normally do? They ask their best friends questions about the girl they're interested. Correct?
Yeah, in
Is
some
that
ways.
wrong? Okay. Maybe I'm overthinking
I
that.
hope I don't have pit stains.
But I'm pretty sure that's usually what happens. But I liked him. And my friends, not her, but my other friends, interfered. By constantly asking him, have you talked to her today? Have you talked to her today? Go talk to your girl. Like, bro.
Go talk to your mans. Which I probably would have done that, but not in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah, but it's different but you were doing it towards me. Doing it towards me is different because you're not. But
I'm helping your Delulu land.
Yeah, but when I'm out in public, like we're at a football game, and everybody is doing it to him when he's there, he's not going to want to talk to me because all of you are with me. And all of you are talking to me. And all of you are doing that. And he clearly sees it's happening.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to talk to me either if I had friends like that. Like, hello? God. I will never. I'm telling you.
You doing that just reminded me of the meme of like, don't rush me, Katie. I'm just not ready yet.
But cheers to me. Okay? I've decided that because of all this, and if I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, so be it. I have me, myself, and I, and a dog. Okay? That's all I need. Who cares? Yummy.
Disgusting.
And then, I mean, okay, my job, construction, yeah, I got yelled at.
I get bitched at all the time at work. Because
I
I
know,
can't
the crackheads
stand
outside.
the heat.
I can't stand the heat either. I've gotten kind of used to it, but for whatever reason, those past, like, last week on Thursday and Friday,
Heat wave.
Thursday and Friday almost killed me. Oh, which reminds me, I never sent you the picture so you could show them what was going on. When I told you the lawnmower, and you said, I need you to send them to me. I can't put them in there unless you send them to me.
Yeah.
My bad.
Well.
The crackhead's outside.
No, he's leaving.
Wi-Fi is disconnected. We don't need Wi-Fi for a video.
Bull. I'm connected.
It's got an exclamation point beside it.
No, it doesn't. That's a 7.
From back here, it looks like an exclamation point.
Oh my god, I'm sweating.
No, maybe it's not that hot outside.
You see that?
We got games. We can show them what games we got at Walmart, our Walmart haul.
Walmart haul. I go first because mine's more important.
Wow.
Well, mine is more important.
My trip, by the way, I'm going to the beach for
Must be damn nice.
6 days. Sunday through something.
Here's your bag.
Thanks. Oh. I got Melinda something. She got me a Starbucks, so it counts. But I got her a little poppy. But you can go first.
I got avocados.
Yeah. Hope you don't get the poo-poo virus from that.
And then I got this little Bluey toy. My niece loves Bluey. And her birthday's coming up, so I got that for her. And then
I have to get her something.
And then I got this game.
I want to play this so bad before I leave today.
You get sticky hands, and you have to...
Oh, yeah. I need to play that before I leave today.
Okay, your turn.
Sorry.
That's all my stuff.
You didn't get that other game?
No.
The chameleon game?
No, I'll get it next
Did
time.
I imagine you getting it?
I had it in the buggy and then I put it back and got this.
Oh. That's how we all pay attention. So I got Melinda. It's a SpongeBob. And it's his house. And if you look, Gary's on his head in there. And so what it is it's that the bottom of this little box comes out and you can stick him in through here and he can be in his house. So there's your gift.
Thank you.
The way she so aggressively took it away. I got Priorities. It looks like a fun game when you read all the stuff on the back. So I thought it'd be cool to play. And then I got
Sticky hands.
and then I got Not So Neighborly. And it's got a lot of stuff about destroying your neighbors and not being nice and like blowing stuff up. So it says catch your neighbor's house on fire. You can leave poop on their lawns and set buildings on fire and more. This is a Not So Neighborly and collect 10 points to win. And then this one says draw 5 normal items, rank them from love to loathe. And then work as a group, so you have a team versus a team. The other players try to guess your order, compare the list of the two, and find out win points when items are in the same spot. Good Lord, I can't read. Is it sprinkling? Oh shit.
Anyway, I opened it up. This card says pick someone to kiss on the lips. Take a drink before you get the liquid courage up. And then the other one says the person across from you must give you a 30-second foot rub. So
I might have to skip some of those if I'm playing with you.
Take some of those cards out.
Yeah, because if we're playing with her dad,
Yeah, I'm not kissing my dad on the lips. That's weird.
or if he was the only one that got it and he'd have to choose between us, that's not happening.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to take out games, stuff like that. Some of the cards are like that. The wind started. We're fixing to get rained on so bad. Yeah. Should we run inside?
Well, we're already at 30 minutes.
We're at 10 minutes.
30. We're at 36 minutes because the other one was 26 minutes.
Oh. I forgot we had an intermission when you got called, my man.
Yeah, my niece wanted to say hi.
And then she hung the phone up to watch videos. After saying, yay!
She's seen it.
Yeah, she's seen it. She'll forget about it.
She will.
I sort of just talk all the time. It doesn't even need to make sense. For real life. That was fun.
We're gonna have to go in.
Right. I sort of just talk all the time. It doesn't
Okay,
even
so
need
there's
to
like
make
4
sense.
things on here.
But, real fact
about me.
Yeah, real fast. We'll do a fact. I'm opening the door. Cause we're gonna have to make a bucket for our house.
Not really. It's not raining that hard yet.
It's sprinkling pretty hard. That means it's fixing to. The south is unpredictable weather.
Okay, well, we'll go and we'll intermission again.
And then we'll do a fact inside. We made it inside. It was sprinkling when we came in, so. We were gonna do a fun fact about us. And then we decided, fast. Because also it started getting hot outside. No offense. I get hot during the week. I don't need to get hot on the weekend too. So. Fun fact. What's a fun fact that we got? You got one?
I'm trying to think.
Have I already told him I'm a Georgia fan?
You're into cars.
Into cars.
Into SpongeBob.
Into SpongeBob. A Braves fan. I kind of told him I did track already, so that's not a fun fact because it was part of a story. So,
I mean, that still could be your fun fact. Oh, your fun fact could be that you were like one of the highest runners in our 8th grade year.
Okay, so it was
Or 7th grade year.
Yeah, so I got 2 plaques. One plaque is from my 6th grade year, which is the first year that I did track, up high level. I have a plaque that says that I helped achieve a 4x100, which, if you don't know what that is you have a team of 4, and it's usually the fastest on the team. Okay, or just move, that's cool too. It's usually the fastest on the team, and you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have to like pass a baton in a certain like area on the track, and it's a 100 that you run. So I was the starter, like the first person with the baton, like the first to go as soon as the sound goes off. So I was part of the team that got the first place in the NGAC, which I don't remember exactly what NGAC stands for. I think it's like
Georgia something something.
Or national Georgia, North Georgia Georgia something champion. I don't know what A stands for, but I got that on 6th grade.
Athletic.
Oh yeah, okay, athletic. Okay, I got that, and then for 7th grade, ooh. In 7th grade, I got a plaque that says MVP over the whole team. That was my keys. I ran the fast events. I was the 100, the 200, the 4x100, and I did long jump. And then found out very, very quickly, like, I started running in 4th grade because the track team and stuff was in 4th grade. We had one. Okay, so I started in 3rd grade. No, track started in 3rd grade, but I didn't know we had a track team for 3rd grade. So I did fun runs and stuff though, like 1st grade, 2nd grade, and 3rd grade. I did the fun runs that we had. The fact that you're still laughing, I'm trying to explain, it's crazy to me.
It's the way you jumped.
Oh, I didn't even know I did.
I'll have to clip that and make it and post it on TikTok and send it to you.
Okay.
I just saw freaking funny the way you jumped. You went.
Okay. I didn't even know I did it. Anyway, so I started in 4th grade, and then I did the fun runs and stuff. I always qualified for the fast fun runs and stuff like that. And then, so I have 1st place ribbons, ribbons, 2nd place ribbons, 3rd place ribbons. I have a participation ribbon, and that's from when I attempted to do a 600 meter. Yeah, I'm not good at long distance, so it wasn't pretty. It was not it. I could not keep that speed that long, so that's my precipitation.
Precipitation? Was that what you just said? Precipitation.
I think I
Representation?
did. No, not representation.
Precipitation is crazy. Precipitation is not the word you meant.
What?
But crazy that you said it.
Dogs. America.
A bunch of Veterans Day songs. 4 years. So,
I did music one time, and it was in 2nd grade. We were music makers, and
music makers.
yeah, and we thought because our names were so close that we were gonna get to sit together, but no, they didn't like us.
They did it by last name, not first name.
Yeah, well, no, I know that, but like the way that they had the little boxes,
It's
we would
because
sit in our little boxes.
It's because he knew we knew each other, and we talked and talked.
And so
and
they
talked.
put her on one side, and they put me way over here on the other side. And then
I think I have a picture somewhere of that concert. It was a Christmas concert. That's the
you
only
have the
concert.
picture. It's on here for our thing.
No.
The picture where we're wearing white with black pants is from where us doing music makers.
Oh yeah.
The picture on here at the beginning is that picture.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah.
intro picture.
The intro picture's from that. Because mom and her dad wanted the photo, so they made us sit against the white wall.
No. Actually, keep them entertained. I've got something to show you.
Oh Lord. Anyways, we did music makers for 7th grade. We did music makers for 2nd grade, and we had a talent show. And, you know, I had always tried out for the talent show. But for some reason, 2nd grade, I got into the talent show. And I did a magician act. And I ended up messing one of them up, kind of, sort of. But the audience thought it was funny, so it's okay.
So, this board that I have, it has a bunch of people that I don't really want to put on blast. Because they're just memories of, like, my 4 years in chorus. But at the end of your senior year, they have a farewell concert for all the seniors. 2 years ago was my farewell. And what they do is they put boards of each person, and I'll kind of like show a little thing because you can't really see the people from afar. But they'll have boards, and you like send the chorus teacher like all the pictures you want to put on there. And so like this is all of them. I did have 2 pictures, but I ripped them off. But this one down here in particular is the one I wanted to show you. That's from the music makers from 2nd grade. And then here's me when I figured out how to use fingernail clippers to cut hair, and I cut my own bangs. Here's me. I was probably 6 months to a year old with my sister. There's me, cute as a button.
There's me and her.
There's me and Madeline. Oh, there's me eating some corn. And there's my choir class. That was our last year. You can't really see it, but
No.
that was our last year.
But it's okay because we don't want to put some of those people's faces on blast.
Yeah. Oh, and to prove to you guys that I actually did dress up as Michelangelo for Halloween one year.
And
I still have the costume.
It just wasn't the same year. Me and my sister did it.
But yeah. So, there's some proof. It's close.
Oh, real fast. This is how we're going to end this video. I'm going to show y'all what I'm sitting on right now, okay? Do you guys remember, like, the little bitty kids stools that they would have, like, at churches and things? Chairs, my bad. They're little bitty, like, and they have, like, the soft foam or whatever, but it was the plastic chairs. Okay. Let me just show you this real fast. What is this?
I sit in here and it keeps me... I sit in here whenever I want company, but Jimmy's in here playing on the video game with his boyfriends.
Yeah.
I just sit in this blue chair. This is my chair. And I sit there and I act like I'm one of the people, but I'm not doing anything.
Anyway. Okay. I think we're done.
Bye.
You think we're done?
I think we're done.
You said bye without even finishing the conversation. That's what did it for me. I'm crying.
That's science words, Madeline.
No, I meant
Participation?
Okay,
Okay, I was closer than that one that you said.
Whatever that word is, I said it the first time when I had it right. I got that. And then I have...
You said precipitation.
No, before that, when I was explaining what it was and how I got it before that, like that jacket. Okay. And then I found out that, like, in middle or elementary school, you have the 50 meter, the 100 meter, the 200 meter, long jump and all that stuff. We didn't have, but it was standing long jump, so you just swing your arms and you leap type of thing. When I got into middle school is when I found out it's running long jump. And then I found out that the 50 meter didn't exist. So I did the 100, the 200, the 4x1, and long jump. And then I quit doing the 200 after when COVID year hit because it screwed up my track. And when I go home and be lazy and don't do anything for so many, certain amount of time, you kind of like lose that. Well, I tried to do the 200 one time, and I did pretty good at it. The problem is that the 200 is at the very, very end of the entire track meet. The track meet that starts at 11 is over at almost 10 o'clock at night. If I'm already there at 11, I don't want to have to be there at 10 o'clock at night. I've already been there long enough. So, we have that. And then, the long jump. So, fun fact, I hurt my foot really, 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 really bad during this. It was during a practice that we had, and they were like, our sand pit was so, like, degraded. Whatever the word is when it's so, like, it's compacted so aggressively that there's no real sand in it anymore. And they were like, yeah, let's practice it. Oh, let's practice it. Underneath our sand pit is concrete. So if you compact sand as it is, when you run on sand, it hurts. So imagine running on compacted sand on a concrete also. So you're compacting into it. I was firing the first, like, 3 times. And then the last time they wanted us to do it was because there was 4 of us doing it. So it was 4 turns per person. The last round we went through, no. I was in tears. I had to be helped to the athletic trainer's room or whatever, just for him to tell me it was my ankle. Bro, it's not my ankle, it's my actual foot. To this day, my actual foot, if you look at it, has it swells up on the side of it. But am I going to go get it fixed? Probably not, because you know what that does?
Cost money.
Well, it doesn't just cost money. Actually, it doesn't, like, I can't walk on it. If I go and get a surgery, they're going to put, like, they're going to have to do all this metal work and everything else in my foot, and I'd rather wait until I'm old and just have to deal with it, you know? But after that, it was a crap show, so I didn't get any medals or anything after that.
Our school, which this is going to be my fun fact because I was a part of it.
Okay.
Our school was I think still is the highest ranked performing arts program at their school. And that is musical theater, choir, all that cool jazz. And I had to interpret some kind of music thing in there. I did choir or chorus, however you say it, however you want to say it. For 3 years, actually no, for 4 years, our school won our region's choir competition. So we would always go to Rome, and we would go up against a bunch of other classes. We had a sight read, which is basically just reading music chords, like music notes, like on a scale. And then we had to perform 2 songs. One had to be in Latin, and then the other one had to be just an English song. But yes, I had to sing a bunch of songs in Latin, a bunch of Christmas songs, a bunch of America songs.
America songs.
A bunch of Christmas songs.
America songs.